We're watching a few storms along I-70 pretty much at this point. Moving to the south, those are pretty small. In fact, you can see one there just south of basically Douglas County. As these slide southward, temperatures settling into the low 80s. Most of our evening in the 80s till you hit sunset. Then we start seeing more 70s than anything else. As far as the evening goes, maybe those storms hold on to 8 o'clock along I-70. Otherwise, expect partly cloudy to mostly clear skies. Temperatures down to 66 by 10. Coming up, we'll talk more storm chances for your weekend. All right, Gabe. WCIA 3 News, your local news leader, starts right
now.
Now on WCIA 3 News.
Keep everything locked at all times.
Farmers are spending more and more time in the fields, and now area thieves have taken advantage. Another area bank was robbed. We'll tell you who police are looking for.
I do believe that I can win.
She's a mother of 12 from Decatur, and today she's announcing her intentions to run for president.
Live from our town, Catlin, your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6 in high definition.
What an awesome way to start our 6 o'clock news here from Catlin. Thank you so much to these Salt Fork cheerleaders. You guys are awesome. We're going to hear from you later in the newscast. Good evening. I'm Aaron Bennett.
They're so peppy.
Oh, my goodness.
We need you guys on the set all the time. What do you say? Yeah? All right.
Yeah.
They're so happy to be here. We are so happy to be here and so happy that you are joining us for our first Our Town of the summer. Like we say, it's not summer until we are in some community in central Illinois. They are welcomed us with open arms. We've got a lot to do in this half hour, including we're going to do some new technology.
This is scary.
And whether this works or not, I don't know, so you have to pay attention and stay tuned. But I'm going to be giving you a little tour of the town with this phone.
I can't wait to see how this goes.
50-50 if this is going to work, so you have to watch to find out.
Yeah, we'll do that later. You can also see, you can't see, but there are people all around us getting stretched, getting loosened up. There's a big 5K race here tonight. We're going to bring you the start and finish of that 5K here from the Strawberry Festival during this 6 o'clock newscast.
And you know who really should be stretching out because he might be in some contorted position? Derek is going to be in a dunk tank, and we will see if we can get him wet.
And he's so happy about it, too.
He is thrilled.
As he should be. We've got all that and lots more coming up here from our town, Catlin. But first, for the top stories today, we're going to send things back to the studio. Hey!
We're just talking about you. Were your ears burning?
I heard, yeah.
He's going to change, though, he said, just in case
trunks.
he goes down.
Amanda,
Oh, so it's an option if no one knocks me in.
Correct.
but they will.
Oh, if you're throwing, I'm fine. And him, too.
All right, there we go. Start wagering at home.
Amanda, you got the news for us.
I can't wait to see Derek in a dunk tank. All right, thanks, guys. We'll get back to you in a minute. All right, for tonight's top stories, the number of burglaries in Champaign County homes has spiked, and they're in areas you might not expect.
We're just asking for the public's help, report anything suspicious.
Deputies say they've responded to about a half dozen burglaries on farm properties within the past month. WCIA 3's Abby Larico is live in the newsroom. So, Abby, where in the county are these farms that are being targeted?
Amanda, it's actually happening throughout the county, and police say they see it time and time again. Thieves targeting farm homes and buildings. One recent incident even included a stolen vehicle. But some Champaign County residents have learned how to deal with the problem. While farmers are out working in the fields, robbers are out on the prowl.
I do worry about people coming up during the middle of the day. I don't usually answer the door even if I'm home.
Sandy Eiler's family has sat on this 12-acre property for 13 years. She's learned a thing or two about keeping her home secure.
We actually had some material stolen when it was in the process of being built, and one of the first things we did was put an alarm system in.
And now the rest of her property is under tight watch as well.
There are floodlights on the side, and then, yes, it is secured as well and locked at all times. We even keep the gas tank locked. We have a gas tank out here in front. We keep that locked, and you can't get to it because we've had gas stolen before, when we first moved out here and didn't have a lock on it.
All tips that Champaign police say is helpful as long as you stick to it.
That happens a lot where you leave, you don't lock up the shed. I won't worry about it tonight, and that's when something happens.
They say that they try to keep up presence there, but it's a lot of land to cover.
It's difficult sometimes to be everywhere you have to be, but you know, we try to get out in the rural areas as much as possible.
Properties are already separated by acres of farmland, and when this corn grows in, it'll create a tall barrier, making it even harder for people to keep an eye out for their neighbors.
I wouldn't necessarily know if there was a strange car at the neighbor's house. You know, they're a quarter of a mile away, and I just wouldn't know.
But even with the fields between them, Sandy says the recent incidents have been a little too close for comfort.
That was pretty close over there.
Police say they are working on determining if those recent incidents are connected. They're asking that anyone who sees anything suspicious, any people or cars on a neighbor's property or their own, call the Champaign County Sheriff Office. Live in the newsroom, Abby Larico, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Never thought about corn blocking people's view of their neighbors' houses. Great point. All right, Abby, thank you. Police are looking for a man they say robbed a Champaign bank. It happened this morning at First Financial in the 1600 block of South Prospect Avenue. The suspect went in and threatened the clerk. That clerk gave him money, and the suspect ran away. After that, investigators brought a canine unit to help track him down. The suspect, they hope people will perform acts in the community to help police catch him.
They would either call the police department or call Crime Stoppers and, you know, provide the identity of the suspect. It, you know, would greatly help in solving this case.
No one was hurt in this case. Investigators say they have no reason to believe that this robbery is connected with any others that happened lately. Now, here's a look at the suspect. We're told he has a thin mustache. If you saw anything suspicious this morning, give Crime Stoppers a call at 373-TIPS. Here's an interesting fact. Half of prisoners in Illinois return to jail. It's a cycle state officials are trying to break. And today, the Department of Corrections put on its annual Summit of Hope. The program is designed to help those who've recently been released back into the community. The purpose, to make these men and women productive members of society. And the organizers say they hope the summit will help reduce the prison return rate.
Do I encourage business owners to give parolees, probationers a second chance? But I also encourage the parolees and probationers to take advantage of the second chance.
People at the summit were able to meet with local employers, get a driver's license, and have a health screening. A Springfield man was awarded for saving someone close to his heart from cardiac arrest. Brian Stott got the Heart Saver Hero Award. In January, Stott kept his wife, Shelley, alive using CPR. She'd collapsed while having a heart attack. He says when he saw her condition, his instincts kicked in.
Grabbed the phone and called 911. And while I was on the phone with them, I was pushing on her chest with my other hand. I've never had CPR training, but I've heard a lot about it.
Stott accepted the award at the YMCA with his wife by his side. Now let's head back out to our town, Catlin, where Derek is hopefully getting ready to get in a dunk tank.
He has not changed out his jeans just yet, Amanda, but yes, he will be getting ready for that. And lots of people here in Catlin getting ready for the 5K. You can see behind us, we're here at the pavilion, and this park is full.
It really is the Strawberry Festival this weekend. We're having a great time here in Catlin, and even the people who live here can admit this place is a little hard to find sometimes.
It's not just off the highway.
There's no direct route into Catlin. Personal jinx, padlock. One of the most popular questions businesses here in Catlin get is, how do I find your business? How do I find you? Well, Joe Barlow has that story.
Some people have said that it's hard to give directions to get here.
Well, I would say that's possible.
Before you hit the road for our town, Catlin, you got to make sure you know how to get there.
I've had the same question a lot myself.
We generally direct them at Oakwood.
If you're coming from Champaign, you could get off at exit 206.
Get to Tilton, head on west from Tilton.
Follow over till you get to the Catlin-Homer Road.
Or maybe even Illinois Route 1 or Route 49, depending upon where they are.
And then take a left and come straight into Catlin.
Go 4 miles south and 4 miles east, and you're here.
You get all that?
yeah, we got to give them directions. Sometimes I draw a map.
The reason for this navigational confusion is that it takes the same time to get to Catlin, whether you take exit 206 at Oakwood or exit 214 at Tilton.
It's not well marked, so we have to work on that, and we currently are working on that.
Obviously, we are an agricultural community. We sit right in the middle of some of the most productive farmland on planet Earth. And certainly many of our folks that live here work in Danville and the surrounding area. So, you know, I think you could really call Catlin kind of a combination of a bedroom community to Danville and a community that has very strong and deep agricultural roots.
Despite Catlin not having its own exit, there's still plenty of traffic, from trains.
Some people live right next to the tracks. I can't believe it.
To trucks.
Is this kind of the main, street of town?
Yes.
Okay. Got some loud cars.
Yes.
The quarry is down the road here in Fairmount, so we do have a fair number of trucks going through, yeah.
So now Catlin should be easy to find. But if you're still confused, there's a solution.
Well, with today's technology, GPS on computer and cell phones, it's not nearly as hard maybe as it used to be.
All right, thank you, Joe. Now, no one can miss Catlin at all, and nobody's going to miss it tomorrow because they've got the big Strawberry Festival. This park is going to be filled with carnival games. Amy is here, and tell me, all of these games that are going to be out here, you're raising money for a cause.
Absolutely. We're raising money. We're going to donate all the money back to the Splash Park. We worked on this last year, so again, this year we're doing the same thing, and we think we're actually going to meet our goal this year.
Okay, one of these games I'm going to try right now. All right, 1 at a time. Let's see.
This is Into the Rainbow. So what you need to do is try and get the gold into the pots at the end of the rainbow, and you can use the rainbow as a backboard.
Oh, now you just put way too much thought into this. All right, can Jennifer do it? Chances, that I'm moving up, right? We'll pretend one more? Oh, come on, right? Oh, all right, let's just say I won, Amy. And really, Catlin is a winner because another thing we have over here, this lemonade stand, these two little girls, instead of raising money for themselves, they wanted to raise money also for the Splash Park. Tell me your name.
Sailor.
And?
Ella.
Ella, they are neighbors. And why do you want a Splash Park so much here in this park?
Because we get to have so much fun, and we get to play in water, and it sprinkles on us and all that stuff.
And why do you want it?
Because I in the summer I want to get cooled off so I don't have to be sweaty.
Oh, I love it. All very good answers. And let me tell you, if you come by, this lemonade is good. I've had some. Thank you, girls. They're working very hard in this community. All right, Derek and Aaron, what do you have?
Jennifer, that is one of the great things about our town, Catlin. And we have a whole board here full of great things about our town, Catlin. We're going to be taking this with us throughout the summer to all of our towns. Here's a little behind the scenes. This was supposed to last all summer, but they've filled it up with so many great things in Catlin. Running into Fringe at the IGA, Ballpark Sports Complex, the War Memorial, so many things, and we're going to be covering these throughout the rest of the hour.
Yeah. Peter, who made this today, just did this. I gotta make another one. But good job, Catlin. That's pretty cool. Hey, coming up, we'll talk about more days like today in the 80s, but also storm chances for Sunday that we are keeping a very close eye on. Let's go take a look for the Roofing Dog iNet cameras, the Tapman's Towing Skycam. We'll talk more about this sunshine and nice evening coming up next.
Framers Market is proud to sponsor WCIA 3 News.
Not everyone wants to follow the crowd, especially when they have a truck capable of taking them farther. And that's exactly what Ram 1500 can do with the best fuel economy out there. It's this kind of leadership that has more people driving Ram trucks than ever before. Join us now during the Ram Drive and Discovery event.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus $1,500 bonus cash for up to $9,000 in total values on Ram 1500 Big One Quad Cab.
We didn't spend hours researching the perfect destination. And we didn't go snorkeling for the first time. But we did help fuel the plane that took them far away to get closer than ever. At Enbridge, we believe when the energy you invest in life meets the energy we fuel it with, beautiful things happen. Enbridge, life takes energy.
Finally, a delicious pecan chicken salad sandwich, just like Mom used to make. when Mom was the Arby's Employee of the Month. Arby's, we have the meats.
Out here, the days are long and full of laughter. Summer is finally here. So let's break out the lemonade and make every day count. And let Big R help with 1 pound of HTH Super Shock and Swim Pool Cleaner for $3.79, a gallon of 5% algicide for $4.99, and a 4-gallon case of liquid pool shock for $6.99 after rebate. Big R, you'll love what's in store.
I'm Cynthia Bruno, and this is Wrecker. Join us for the Champaign County Humane Society's Illinois Mudathon.
It's a morning of fun, games, and a 1K9 walk that benefits the animals of the Champaign County Humane Society. Saturday, June 6th at Centennial Park in Champaign.
This portion of WCIA 3 News is brought to you by Jets Pizza. Now, certified by Weather Rate, Central Illinois' most accurate forecast with meteorologist Derek Faber.
Hanging out here with some of Catlin's finest. Your name, young man?
Cody. Jake.
And I brought Cody over. Jake's been asking me on TV the whole night, so he finally got it. Yeah, finally. But I brought him over because if you notice, he's wearing a green shirt. So the graphics completely replace his shirt. We normally produce in the studio, so thanks for being a good sport, all right? Can I do weather now? Thanks for coming over, guys. I appreciate it. So, as you can see, as they move, the storm tracker radar is generally dry across central Illinois. Let's go take this full so you can get a closer look at that. As you can see, storm tracker radar currently has a few little showers, basically south of the Charleston area. Also, some over by Decatur. Those are actually thunderstorms near the Springfield area. You had a thunderstorm earlier. These are moving south. Can't rule out thunderstorms through about 8 o'clock south of 36. Here's what we're tracking. A dry Saturday before Sunday storms. That's supposed to say Saturday, I promise. As we get through the rest of the evening hours, those showers and storms continue to slide south. Temperatures now down to 79 in Champaign, 74 in Danville. There is a cold front moving through. That's what's causing a lot of these colder or cooler temperatures. And also the northerly wind that we have. I'm looking at Old Glory flying here. Dew points have come down a lot, down to 60 Bloomington, 60 in Champaign, 65 Mattoon, and 68 in Jacksonville. Winds are becoming more northerly, and they're noticeable, but they're not bad. 5 to maybe 15 miles an hour at the most. Currently 20 actually in Decatur. This is kind of calming us down for tonight and going to set up for a nice Saturday for tomorrow, though the whole weekend isn't going to stay that way. Future track has those storms sliding southward pretty quick the rest of the evening hours. Notice the 60s to the north, 70s to the south and west, even 80 in Decatur or at Effingham rather early this evening. As we get into Saturday, I think we start the day partly cloudy. The afternoon hours probably also partly cloudy with mid-50s. As we get towards Sunday, though, that's when our storm chances really start to ramp up. We do expect towards Sunday evening at least scattered, if not widespread thunderstorms for the evening hours of Sunday, as you see here. And the concern with that is that we could have some severe weather. We are already in a slight risk of severe weather for all of central Illinois, with the exception of some small areas up to the north. Those should, this will probably expand actually at some point. Slight risk for most of central Illinois, as you can see there. All right, forecast for the rest of this evening. We do expect temperatures generally in the 70s for the most part, and not really a big storm chance. Overnight tonight, we expect partly cloudy skies. High overnight lows dropping back into the 50s in many places, even a few low 60s. And then as we get into your day tomorrow, we're back into the 80s once again with partly cloudy skies. Maybe we deal with storms towards the nighttime hours, but nothing to be too big of a deal. 7-day forecast here includes those storm chances for Sunday, morning rain chances Monday, partly cloudy Tuesday through Thursday, and evening storms on Friday. Low to mid 80s are expected. Aaron?
All right, I'm here with State Representative Chad Hayes, who's making me feel really short right now, but you probably get that a lot.
Once in a while.
He's wearing his Salt Fork school colors because Chad Hayes is from Catlin, born and raised. What is so special about this town and being able to represent folks here?
Well, you know, the people here are just terrific. I still live here down the street. I raised my own family here. It's a community that comes together when a volunteer effort is necessary, and it's just been a wonderful experience to grow up here. A great place to live, a great place to work from, a great place to raise a family, and I think the best hometown in the world.
Well, this turnout would second that. I mean, you have the Strawberry Festival this weekend. You're nothing new to turnouts like this and crowds showing up just to help each other. We've been talking a lot about it all week, but just the spirit here in Catlin, it's inspirational, isn't it?
It's a great volunteer spirit here, and I knew when you were coming here and Our Town Catlin was going to open your Our Town season that it was a great choice, and people have been excited all week. People have really been talking about all the segments that have been on all week long, and it's just a thrill to have you here, and it's always been, for me, I'm so proud to call Catlin, Illinois my hometown and continue to call it my hometown.
All right, State Representative Chad Hayes, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the night.
All right.
Jennifer, we'll send it over to you.
All right, it's time to get out of this park, right? Beyond that church and over there is more to see in Catlin. I'm going to show it to you all through this phone. We also have Anna Carrera over by a very impressive war memorial.
Guys, we've got a lot of history here in our town, Catlin. We've heard about that through the week. We've got one more little nugget to tell you about. You'll hear about this coming up just after the break.
You can get Dad a tie that he'll use once, or you can give him the gift he'll use all year. Dad can play golf on 22 of the area's great courses with the 2015 Golf Tour Extravaganza card. Make a hole-in-one for just $129 and give Dad the gift he wants.
Ups and downs, twists and turns. No better place to find your center. Enjoy the show at visitmo.com.
You can't predict the future unless you've got Frontier. You'll pay the same price for internet 3 years from now. Guaranteed. What else does your future hold? How about fast, reliable speeds and no contract? With Frontier, it's easy to see. The future's looking pretty darn sweet.
Get the deal of the future today. High-speed internet for just $19.99 a month with qualifying phone service. Call 1-888-FRONTIER.
It's a no-coast vacation road trip at Casey's General Stores. Visit Casey's for spectacular road trip savings like Mountain Dew 20-ounce bottles, 3 for $3.33. And large made-from-scratch Supreme pizzas for only $13.99. Plus, discover the no-coast clue at any Casey's and enter to win a fabulous Winnebago road trip or other amazing prizes. It's all happening now at Casey's General Stores. Casey's, famous for pizza.
Whatever your project, you'll find all the tools and supplies you need at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Right now, save 10% on Fram oil filters. This 5,000-pound ratchet tie-down from Erickson is only $7.99. And all Michelin tires are on sale. Buy a matching set of 4 and get a $70 gift card back by mail. Quality products at a fair price. That's genuine value. That's Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
The following preview has been rated R for relaxing. Enjoy the show at visitmo.com.
Come into Steak and Shake for hand-dipped milkshakes. Better yet, come into Steak and Shake for hand-dipped milkshakes at half price during Half Price Happier Hour. Weekdays, now 2 to 5 at Steak and Shake. Now, Our Town Catlin on WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Stand by. Welcome back here to our town, Catlin. We've heard a lot about the history here in town through the past couple of days, and here we are with Sarah Cass to learn a little bit more. This is the Salt Kettle.
Yes, this is a salt kettle. This community was founded many years ago with the salt works. The people went to the river north of town and mined the salt, filled these kettles full of water, boiled them down, and the residue that was left in the bottom was salt. In those days, that was how we preserved things. No refrigerators, no freezers, and we preserved everything, particularly the meats, with using salt. So the salt kettle is an early part of the Catlin history. To go along with that, the gentleman who built our house, our museum house here on the grounds, his name was Amos Wooden, and he made his money and in order to build this house. He was a cooper. For those of you who don't know, a cooper is a builder of barrels. And he built the barrels then that the salt from the salt kettles were shipped in, and they went by stagecoach across the country, and that was the early beginnings before the agriculture took over in the area. We did salt works.
Yeah, and salt plays a big part in the history, not just now, but also, you know, in the future now, the Salt Fork District, a lot of things take that name.
Yes, that's right. Comes from the Salt Fork area, and we're very proud to have that in our name now.
Okay, and you said before it was here. Where was it before?
It was at the Village Park, uptown where you're doing all your filming today. But for vandalism purposes and that kinds of thing, they asked if we would like to have it here, and we took it and moved it to the grounds here at the museum.
Definitely a lot safer here, and you were saying this is pretty heavy. It took a lot of people to move it.
It took an end loader and 5 big, strong gentlemen still to get it put into this metal frame that we had built for it.
All right. Well, here it is, safe and sound. Thank you so much, Sarah, for talking to us. We'll send it back over to Aaron.
All right, Anna, we have been showing you around the park here over the last 20 minutes or so of the 6 o'clock news and during the 5 o'clock news. But coming up next, we're going to think bigger. We're going to take you bigger. Jennifer Roscoe right now is in a car. Coming up after the break, she's going to give us a live driving tour of our town, Catlin. You won't want to miss it. Stay with us.
Hometown Heroes is brought to you by Carpenter's Local 270, Springfield.
Monday in the morning show how giving a little bit of your time can make a big difference in a child's life this summer.
And we're going to check out your forecast. See, step out the door. See you Monday in the morning show.
Hi, I'm Troy Lands from Lands Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Home of 8 to 8, same great rate. At Lands, we've added a phone number to make it even easier for you to contact us. It's 1-800-AIR-REPAIR. That's 1-800-AIR-REPAIR. Now when you need heating, air conditioning, plumbing, service or repair, call Lands Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing at 1-800-AIR-REPAIR or find us online at landsinc.com. I'm Troy Lands. You can count on my company because you can count on me.
This week at iMart Express, $20 gets you a complete pair of glasses. Through this Saturday, if you have $20, you've got a new pair of glasses at the $20 event. We'll have your glasses ready in about an hour, and every frame comes with a free 1-year breakage warranty. Come in today for a complete pair of glasses for $20 at the iMart Express $20 event. Only through this Saturday. Don't wait. Come in today.
In Champaign, in front of Meijer, and in Springfield on Freedom Drive, near Target.
Nissan gave a lucky few the ride of their life in the 2015 Nissan Altima.
Where am I going? Where am I going?
Nissan Altima with blind spot warning and up to 270 horsepower. Get the ride of your life at your local Nissan store. Lease Altima just $189 per month, plus bonus cash, or choose 0% financing for up to 72 months. Bonus cash ends June 30th. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Nissan, innovation that excites.
The Catlin Bank has been a leading lender in Vermilion County for 111 years. With innovative products and personal service, we understand the needs of local families and businesses. Catlin Bank, designed around you.
From your local news leader, Our Town Catlin continues now.
All right. A chance to get out from where we're located in our town, Catlin, and show you a little bit more of the town. This is all on a phone, so let's show you some of the town. And well, let me just show you. I've got Taylor here, so everybody knows we're safe, wearing our seatbelts. Travis back there, because it's a 3-person job. Okay, so here I'm going to switch it, and we're going to start with. This is the American Legion, and let me tell you a little bit about it. It used to be pale yellow, but hold on, Taylor, but members want to change. Someone from the Air Force repainted it to be sky blue, and the cannon statue, hold on, it's way over there. Can you see the cannon? Back up a little, Taylor. That cannon right there, it is out front to let and show you what we've got coming next is the fire department. Travis taking some photos, Taylor being very careful as he is driving. We're gonna come around to, okay, wait, I gotta show you. Our town Catlin, here we go. Okay, this is the fire department.
It first got fire department equipment, right, to fight those fires back in 1912, and they were 2 hand-drawn carts. Needless to say, behind these walls, much more modern technology. An alarm used to be a steam whistle from the power plant. This is a volunteer department. They've got 30 people in this town that are involved, and they recently did, they're very proud of this, a $500,000 addition to the garage because they needed that modern technology to have a safe place to go. All right, so here we are. Around things, what helps this city go, right? This village. Ooh, a lot of people in that building. Here we go, down the bit of the main street. You see, we got the IGA coming up. But you know what else what makes a town go? They need food. They need fuel. And we are coming up on the restaurant in Catlin. We've got pizza time, pizza time. I know they gave them some food on CI Living at 4. I didn't get to taste any of that, but I bet it was good. This is a family-owned local chain. This is a chain. The other one is in Westville. Shout out to our town, Westville. This is the only dine-in location. You see that? It says entrance to the north side. And a popular item, Julie Bites. I don't know what those are. Oh, those are little bite-sized breadstick pieces. Oh, that sounds good. Also, the Italian beef at pizza time, also very, very good. And we've got one more thing. I'm going to swing over here. We're going to pass Taylor. Hi, Taylor. Okay, this church, we talked about it, and Anna, she did a story about this church, and the sanctuary burned in a fire back in 1989, but you know what? They were not ready to give up their Methodist church. After that fire, the congregation still met on Sunday in Fellowship Hall. Now, the only part that was left behind was a big bell. We told you about that, and that old bell is still there now, and there's a new sanctuary on the west side. So that is a taste of Catlin that you are getting from Taylor, Travis, and I. We hope you like this little tour of our town, Catlin.
I definitely enjoyed it. Thank you, Taylor, Travis, and Jennifer. We'll get back to you in a minute. All right, back to a Decatur woman who surprised her community by announcing that she's running for president. President of the United States, that is. WCIA3's Aaron Eads is here now, so Aaron, who is she?
Well, her name is Sherry Procorione. She's a mother of 12 who's lived in central Illinois all her life. But now she wants to move to Washington, and she says she already has a house picked out. Margot Procorione works hard. She's the household's head chef.
I make those too.
It's a big job. After all, she has a campaign team to feed.
I am going to be a candidate for the President of the United States.
Her mother, Sherry, wants to move from this White House to this one. She launched her campaign yesterday, confident she's the right choice for tomorrow.
And if you would look at our president right now, he rose up out of the Midwest, and he burst onto the scene, and the American people looked at him and gave him a chance. That's why I believe I can make it.
And this is how her journey begins. Most business is conducted over the phone.
This is Sherry Procorione.
She has no website and no social media page. News releases are handwritten. It's a low-tech campaign that's about as grassroots as it gets. Procorione says that's the point.
My biggest asset is that I am not a politician, and that's why I can win.
Born in Springfield and raised in Decatur, it's a life she shared with her children, all 12 of them.
I always say I don't know which grew faster, the kids or the corn.
2 of them make up her team, Margot and her brother Joshua.
Right now, it's just us 3.
It's a small group with a big goal. This family says they're determined to elect Procorione for president.
If she does get in, I feel that it would be a positive move.
I want to see a brighter future for my children and grandchildren. I'm the one that can make that change happen.
Procorione says she's running as a conservative Republican. She has not filed any official campaign papers yet, but she says she intends to. And in the meantime, she's looking for volunteers to help spread the word about her bid. Amanda?
I mean, anything's possible. All right, Aaron, thank you. Well, someone who will definitely be headed to Washington soon, a 10-year-old girl from Champaign with a debilitating disease and a message for Congress. Quinn Fisher will represent the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation in Washington. She's one of 4 Illinois kids with that disease. They hope to push lawmakers to increase funding for type 1 diabetes and help kids like her live a bit more of a normal life.
Sometimes you have to get pulled out of activities so you can check your blood sugar because your blood sugar's low or high or something. And if we find a cure for diabetes, then so many children won't have to live with that anymore.
Quinn was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, also known as juvenile diabetes, when she was just 3 years old. She heads to Washington with her family in July. It'll be her first time visiting the Capitol. And we're headed back out to our town, Catlin Live, where Aaron is standing by. Aaron, what's going on?
All right, Amanda, we've been telling you about the 5K. It is now time to start the 5K. They were nice enough to wait a couple of minutes for us for the start. We've got 125 runners ready to go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! And they are off. 125 runners going to run through the streets of our town, Catlin. Let's watch as they take off here for just a minute. We got the walkers coming through right now. This is the third year for the 5K run walk here for the Strawberry Festival in Catlin. This year, all the proceeds of the race go into the splash park we've been telling you about. We're going to hopefully catch up with some of the finishers, some of the top finishers here in about 15 minutes or so. Anna, we'll send things over to you.
Yeah, we're here at the War Memorial in Catlin, and we're here with World War II veteran Jack Carey here talking with us today. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you said a few years ago you served in World War II, and you said a few years ago you went on the honor flight. Is that right?
That's true. In October the 18th of 2011, out of Willard Airport, and it was a great day.
From Willard Airport at in Champaign, where did they take you?
To Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the field, but it was a great time. We had a lady that was our guide. Every man had a guide, and it was quite an interesting thing. I mean, we done pretty good that day. Seen a lot of things, found out a lot of things you didn't know, and it was great.
Yeah, you said you had a lot of favorite parts of that trip, but what did it mean to you to be able to go there, with some fellow veterans and see all that stuff?
Well, it was an honor, you know what I mean, and I didn't ever dream of getting a chance to do anything like that. And when they told me that I'd been selected, well, that's a pretty good feeling, and it puts you in the spotlight, which is okay for a while, but then pretty soon you run out of something to say.
Well, Jack, thank you so much for talking to us. You deserve the spotlight then, and we appreciate you coming in and talking with us now.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Jack, and we'll send it back to you guys over there in Catlin.
All right, Anna, thank you. We've got sports coming up after the break. Before that, we're going to have the Salt Fork cheerleaders back with us. They're going to send us to break. Guys, go ahead.
We are Catlin! We are Catlin! We are Catlin! We are Catlin!
Outer apparel on WCIA 3 News, provided by LL Bean.
Come on over to Durst Cycle and Fitness in Urbana this Saturday from 9 to 5 for their annual springtime garage sale. Don't miss this one-day-only event. Closeout prices on all their fabulous selection of new bikes are just the beginning. Save big on accessories, helmets, locks, lights, and so much more. Their staff will be on hand to help you find the best fit and style for you. And the parking lot is open for test rides. All home fitness equipment in stock will be on sale. That's one day only this Saturday from 9 to 5 at the annual springtime garage sale at Durst Cycle and Fitness on University Avenue in Urbana.
Hey, this is Brad with Kramer Siding and Window Company. Come on in and check out our beautiful showroom. Check out our beautiful Four Seasons Cathedral sunroom, our composite decking along with vinyl railing, awnings and pergolas, gutter helmet with our maintenance-free vinyl insulated siding. Then we have our roofing products, our steel and fiberglass doors, and our vinyl replacement windows. Call us today and you too can be one of our satisfied customers.
The incredible 36-hour sale is happening this weekend at your Ashley Home stores in Champaign, Peoria, and Bloomington. You've got just 36 hours to get in and save big. Take 20% off your entire purchase, plus pay absolutely no interest till June 2016. That's right, save 20% off, plus take 12 months to pay. And don't miss out on awesome doorbuster deals, like sofas starting at just $3.99, or Queen Ashley Sleep mattresses just $4.49. This weekend only, and exclusively at your Ashley Home stores in Champaign, Peoria, and Bloomington.
We didn't help get them up extra early. And we didn't pack their favorite lunch. But we did help fuel the ride that let them realize the world is one big classroom. At Enbridge, we believe when the energy you invest in life meets the energy we fuel it with, beautiful things happen. Enbridge, life takes energy.
Well, sir, after some serious consideration, I'd like to put in my 15-year notice.
You're quitting?
Technically retiring, sir. With a little help from my State Farm agent, I plan to retire in 15 years.
Wow, you're totally blindsiding me here. Who's going to manage your accounts? This is a devastating blow I was not prepared for.
Well, I'm going to finish packing my things. 15 years will really sneak up on you.
Jennifer will do your exit interview, and Adam made you a cake.
Red velvet.
Oh, thank you.
I made this.
Take charge of your retirement. Talk to a State Farm agent today.
How do you connect with your customers while staying ahead of the digital revolution? Tactive Digital is the partner you can rely on to help navigate the ever-evolving digital marketing landscape. To schedule your free digital analysis, visit tactivedigital.com.
The WCIA 3 forecast, heard daily on Wixie 100.3.
From the official television station of Illini Sports, this is WCIA 3 Sports and your Illini Nation.
The Illinois baseball team makes its final preparations for possibly the biggest series in program history this weekend. The Illini practice this afternoon out at Illinois Field. Illinois is hosting Super Regionals for the first time ever, and what an opponent. Defending national champ Vanderbilt. This matchup will feature two of the best pitching staffs in the country. There could be 3 top 10 MLB picks playing in Champaign this weekend, and a trip to the College World Series is on the line.
Very excited. Played in a couple big games throughout my career, but this will easily be the biggest. Up for the challenge and just ready to compete.
Are you expecting these to be low-scoring games?
Honestly, I don't know what to expect. I mean, you've got great pitching, but you've got some offenses that are capable of putting runs up. I think there are going to be battles. I don't think it's going to be lopsided.
Game 1 is Saturday at 7 o'clock on ESPNU. Okaw Valley making its first ever trip to state, taking on Okawville, Class 1A semifinals. Okaw Valley didn't have a hit through 4 innings. That changed in the bottom of the 5th. Joe Jeffers singles to center. That scores a run, cuts the lead in half, and the next batter, the Wolves pitcher, Peyton Hagerman, helps himself out with a 2-run single to give Okaw Valley its first lead of the game, 3-2. The Wolves had all the momentum. They did all their damage with 2 outs as well, but that changed quickly. Top 6, Okawville regains the lead after a wild pitch scored the tying run. Then Mason Drury hits one to the right side. 2 runs come across. That was the difference as Okawville wins at 5-3.
I haven't gotten hit like that all year, so I'm going to go ahead and give them a ton of credit for I mean, they took a big punch. The 3 runs that we scored were, I mean, all with 2 outs. That was tremendously well-timed.
We just needed 6 outs at that point, and Peyton came out and struck the first guy out, maybe the second guy, and you're starting to count outs. It's like, hey, we're 4 outs away from this thing, and then the wheels fell off. They got a credit to them. They got some base hits, and then I thought there was a ball or two we didn't pursue aggressively enough.
Okaw Valley will play Fulton at 9 a.m. tomorrow in the 3rd place game. Quick check of the scoreboard. Game in progress. It's actually, that should be Williamsville leading T-Town 2-0 in the 2nd baseball semifinals. Nashville on top of SJO softball in the 6th. Highlights from both those games tonight at 10. Let's go state soccer. Glenwood making its 4th straight trip, taking on Peoria Notre Dame. 25th minute, Titans star senior Kelly Graves blasts a free kick into the wall, gets it back, and then scores. The Titans were tough today. They win it 4-1. They'll play Carmel tomorrow in the state finals. Also, Illinois football announced a home-and-home series with Duke in 2025 and 2026 today. That's it for sports. We're back with more after this.
It's
It's the largest RV sale of the year at Pontiac RV, Thursday through Sunday, June 4th through the 7th. See a huge selection of new and pre-owned RVs, all on sale. 2015 model year clearance prices on new travel trailers and fifth wheels from Coachman and Keystone RV. Plus, huge discounts on motorhomes from Winnebago, Forest River, and Tiffin Motorhomes. Pontiac RV, Interstate 55 at exit 201 in Pontiac.
Everything under the sun, Pontiac RV.
You know that old saying, there's 1,000 ways to slice a grape? Well, tell Arby's about the other 999, because we're still stuck doing it this way. Every morning, hand slicing grapes just for one seasonal sandwich. If Arby's does all this work for just one sandwich ingredient, imagine what kind of effort we put into the rest of them. I mean, is somebody back there cracking pecans? Arby's, we have the meat.
Out here, the days are long and full of laughter. Summer is finally here. So let's break out the lemonade and make every day count. And let Big R help with 1 pound of HTH Super Shock and Swim Pool Cleaner for $3.79, a gallon of 5% algicide for $4.99, and a 4-gallon case of liquid pool shock for $6.99 after rebate. Big R, you'll love what's in store.
You do know the experts at Midas will tell you what needs fixing now and what can wait, right? Like, I don't know, brakes?
Of course I do.
Trust the Midas Touch for brakes, tires, oil, everything.
Now, certified by Weather Rate, Central Illinois' most accurate forecast with meteorologist Derek Faber.
Well, welcome back to our town, Catlin. We're having a great time out here. Sun shining, beautiful evening, nice little breeze. We are watching Storm Tracker, though. There are some storms popping here and there. It's going to take this full. And as you can see, we do have those we had some out in Sangamon County. Those are moving through to the Springfield area. This part of the front, look at it all goes down to near Charleston, Mattoon, down towards Neoga. Once this gets out of here, the rest of the evening should be calm. I really think for most of us, this is going to be a nice evening unless you're south of 36, and that will slide through pretty quickly as well. Temperatures now, upper 70s, low 80s. So tonight, maybe an isolated storm down along I-70, for the most part dry. Tomorrow, 81, some fog possible in the morning, partly cloudy afternoon. 66 tomorrow evening. Talk about a nice evening. Tomorrow really looks like a nice day. Sunday, generally nice, but some storm chances towards the end of the day. Watch the storms come from the north. I think most of Sunday's dry, but towards the evening hours, you start dealing with some storms here and there, some of which could be strong to possibly severe. In fact, as you're going to see here, Storm Tracker shows us that we do have a slight risk of severe weather across most of central Illinois. There's your 7-day forecast. So Sundays may be severe. Morning rain chances Monday as those linger on. 87 Sunday. Then after that, low to mid 80s. And a little bit sticky, too. It's going to feel more like June as we get into next week with overnight lows in the middle 60s. So let's go back now to Aaron and Jennifer.
Say today's weather has been perfection for our town. What a great kickoff.
We were so scared earlier in the week about
that it was going to storm.
I think held off.
I brought a coat and a hat. I think that's why it didn't rain, because I was prepared.
Because you were over prepared. Yes. Yeah.
I'll bring it every time.
Yeah, we've got lots more coming up here from our town, Catlin, including we're waiting for the finisher, the winner of the 5K. They are running right by us right now, running one more loop around, and they're going to finish just down the street from here in just a few minutes. We'll be right back.
This portion of WCIA 3 News is brought to you by Sunset Funeral Homes.
All about quality, all about price, all about service, all about eyes, all about the vision that's focused on you, all about function for the things that you do, all about seeing the best that you can, all about style for every woman or man, all about quality, all about price, all about service, all about eyes.
Have unexpected bills? Need cash now? Let TitleMax turn your car title into cash. With competitive rates and quick approval, TitleMax gets you the cash you need when you need it. Most makes and models accepted. And TitleMax gets you the cash you need in as fast as 30 minutes. So if you need help paying your bills, bring your car title to TitleMax, and you too will say, I got my title back with TitleMax.
Whatever your project, you'll find all the tools and supplies you need at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Right now, save on a Briggs & Stratton 2800 PSI pressure washer. It's $279.99. An 80-gallon compressor from Industrial Air is sale priced at $999.99. And this Generac generator is now $379. Quality products at a fair price. That's genuine value. That's Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
We call it the Children's Museum of Indianapolis because we couldn't call it the Parents, Grandparents, and Whole Family Acting Like Children Museum of Indianapolis. The biggest, the best, the Children's Museum of Indianapolis. This summer it's racing season. Time to go to the Children's Museum. Check out Hot Wheels Race to Win, a race team garage, so roll on in. We've got everything you need, power, safety, and lots of speed. So come on down, you gotta see them. Every day's race day at the Children's Museum. Open now.
All right, we needed a little live music out here at Our Town Catlin. I'm joined by Mark. This is his band, The Uplifters. Mark, you're from Catlin. How long have you guys been playing together?
Currently, the band I have has been playing together for about a year and a half. I started 8 years ago doing nursing homes, and then we decided to come out into the public.
Well, I love it. Well, we like that this is perhaps your homecoming here in this park. So I'm going to let you take it away. Okay. This is The Uplifters.
Enjoy outdoor living with Easy Care Wrought Iron from Carter's. Summer fun starts now. Get 40% off on in-stock selections of patio furniture with 1-year financing and free delivery at Carter's Furniture, Urbana.
Here's something new. Announcing the Sign and Ride event at your local Ford stores, where you pay $0 down, $0 due at signing, and $0 first month's payment on select new Ford models. It's never been easier to get into America's best-selling brand. So come get behind the wheel of the capable Explorer or the smart and innovative Escape. Now during the Sign and Ride event, lease an Explorer or Escape with $0 down, $0 due at signing, and $0 first month's payment. Hurry to the Sign and Ride event, only at your local Ford stores.
I'm Craig McDonald with the McDonald Real Estate Team. We sell a home 1 out of every 2 days. With over 200 transactions and $40 million worth of real estate closed last year, we got the job done for our clients. I'm not bragging, I'm simply applying for a job. And if you're not happy with my performance, you can fire me at any time. Give us a call today at 217-359-7971 or visit soldtmz.com. You see, we make a living over serving those that have been underserved. Contact us today and start packing.
New to Central Illinois, Tim's Auto Body, owned and operated by Tim Tapman. Accidents happen, and when they do, trust your repairs to a man who grew up in the industry. If you're involved in a fender bender, make it Tim's Auto Body in Champaign.
During Carter's leather seating sale, luxury is more affordable than ever. Italian leather sofa and love seats start at $19.98. Free delivery and free 1-year financing. Plus, receive a free leather care kit with your purchase. Carter's Furniture, Urbana.
All right, we are back here with Megan Gooch. That's correct. I got the name right? All right, we're still waiting for the first finisher here for the 5K. Should be here any minute. What did you think of the turnout for this year's race?
We're ecstatic. We have about 30 extra people from last year, and we appreciate everybody's support. It's really awesome.
And we talked about all the proceeds from this year's race are going to the Splash Park. I know they're so close to that goal. What made you guys decide to donate those funds from this year's race to that cause?
It was no question. I mean, we're a Catlin organization and we support all of Catlin, so might as, give them everything we have.
For those who are maybe not from Catlin or don't know the route, sort of take us through where these folks are running right now around town. Is it just kind of a random thing, or are you taking them through landmarks around town, or where are they going right now?
It's pretty much just the main streets in Catlin. We're going down the street that goes by our grade school, and then a side street, and then we're up by the baseball diamonds. So,
all right, we have our winner coming right now. We're going to watch them finish live here on WCIA3. All right. Hopefully he's not out of breath. What's the time on this?
19:05.
19:05. Hopefully our winner here is not too out of breath. Sir, how you doing? Congratulations. What's your name?
Nick Sanders.
Nick Sanders, 19 minutes or so on the run. What'd you think of the race today?
Great race. It was good course. Nice to see all the town people around. Sure turned us on. So.
Have you run this before?
No, it's my first one.
Are you coming back?
Definitely, yes.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Congratulations on the win. He is the winner of the 5K. We'll be right back.
Growing up, my brother and I didn't always listen to Mom. But when it came to making pizza, she definitely had our attention. From dough made fresh to her choice of premium mozzarella cheese, Mom always said, only use the best ingredients. To this day, your family enjoys pizza made fresh with our family's recipe. Mama Jets wouldn't have it any other way.
Right now, order a large super special pizza for only $16.99. And don't forget one of our signature salads.
Let's get Jets. The incredible 36-hour sale is happening this weekend at your Ashley Home stores in Champaign, Peoria, and Bloomington. You've got just 36 hours to get in and save big. Take 20% off your entire purchase, plus pay absolutely no interest till June 2016. That's right, save 20% off, plus take 12 months to pay. And don't miss out on awesome doorbuster deals, like sofas starting at just $3.99, or Queen Ashley Sleep mattresses just $4.49. This weekend only, and exclusively at your Ashley Home stores in Champaign, Peoria, and Bloomington.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Now, Our Town Catlin on WCIA3, your local news leader.
Okay, so we are here. We promised that we were going to put Derek in the dunk tank. He is in the dunk tank. You know what we did not promise? That we would have something to throw at the dunk tank. So I'm afraid that perhaps something like this would have... I'll throw Sonny. I'll throw Sonny.
Perfect aim.
And see, it was really all Sonny's fault.
It really.
Right?
Derek, you buying that?
All right, dunk tanks can be dangerous. News at 10. Well, really, this was fun. And really, all of this was fun. And we do have one more thing to do. Come on over here. Taylor gets to make another appearance. All right, Aaron's going to pick a name. We're giving away a gift card, $49. All right, read the name.
Goes to, let's hope I can read it. Oh, boy.
Donna Haluska.
Donna Haluska from Westville.
From Westville. Congratulations.
Hey, we have a winner over here, I think.
She's
Yes.
here. We
All
love
right.
it. Thank you, Our Town Catlin. Where are we headed next week?
Gilman. We're in Gilman next week.
Gilman, we are coming for you. Have a great week, and we'll see you soon.
Good night.
Good night.
Here's something new. Announcing the Sign and Ride event at your local Ford stores, where you pay $0 down, $0 due at signing, and $0 first month's payment on select new Ford models. It's never been easier to get into America's best-selling brand. So come get behind the wheel of the fun-to-drive Focus, or of the stylish and innovative Fusion. Now during the Sign and Ride event, lease a Focus or a Fusion with $0 down, $0 due at signing, and $0 first month's payment. Hurry to the Sign and Ride event, only at your local Ford stores.
Tired of summer repeats?
Nothing good on television anyway.
Everyone is trapped under the dome. These places, these people, something's wrong here.
The Dome.
Mark Helgenberger guest stars on the season premiere of Under the Dome. Thursday, June 25th.
This is WCIA 3, now in HD.
A car gives you freedom, room to grow, and in time, room to grow up. Your dream car evolves, and protecting it takes committed support. American Family Insurance.
Some people go to Greece and bring back a statue. Me, I went to Greece and brought back a pizza.
The Greek pizza is back. A large for $12. And try our new garlic knots or our new cinnamon knots for just $5 more.
Better ingredients, better pizza. PapaJohns.com.
Hello, Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's!
Jimmy John's. Order online at jimmyjohns.com.
Every weekend is like a gift, because once it slips away, it's gone forever. Fortunately, there's an escape mechanism, compelling us to choose quaint restaurants over project reports. Rolling hills over rolling desk chairs. Catching up with best friends over catching up with emails. Find something more in Illinois.
Whatever your project, you'll find all the tools and supplies you need at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Right now, save on a Briggs & Stratton 2800 PSI pressure washer. It's $279.99. An 80-gallon compressor from Industrial Air is sale priced at $999.99. And this Generac generator is now $379. Quality products at a fair price. That's genuine value. That's Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Order your 2015 Golf Tour Extravaganza card now from IllinoisHomepage.net.
What would you do with 101